Yo. Oh, I should put on some music so there's actually something going on. Because yes, this is going to be very boring. But, I have got some AV work to do the rest of the week, so I'm not going to be able to stream, so I'm doing something. Channel, playlists. Go here. Oh, I'll turn my whatever it is notifications off for Discord, so y'all aren't seeing that. Oh, there you go. There you go. I can't see because my cat's in the way. Where'd that 6 go? Alright, there you went. Hey, hi. Hello there. Hello there, Mr. Man. No, shy. Hey, what's up, Or? Alright. Knocked over some super glue. No. Does not want to be seen. Alright. I'm just doing some leveled list stuff. This I've got my... Oh, Roy. Please do not step on my mouse. That is clicking things I don't want to click. Roy, you're not making this easy. You're making this harder. Hi. Can I help you? Can I help you? Oh, alright. No decisions made. Okay. Yes, no more clicking of the mouse, please. So I made this level lists thing, and then I've been using mutagen tools, which has helped me in some respects, but also made the this slightly more complicated in ways. Yes, these were deleted, that's correct. One error could not be resolved. Oh, because I just took these out of it. It should be IBHF net 2 4x02. So this, yes, I can just manually replace all of these. IBHF net 2 bow 02. Run a 2 bow to that, yes. Asking a question which is almost certainly stupid, but is there no way to like automate this? There's some means of automating it, and like I'm gonna use mutagen tools later, which does some amount of like making these lists, like the leveled lists of the different stuff. But just stuff like tempering recipes like this, no, this is a lot of, this is a lot of game design, yo. It's pretty boring and tedious, but you have to tell the computer how to do every step of the thing you want it to do. And right now I'm trying to do stuff between like multiple plugins, and so things are getting a little complicated. Roy hit my keyboard with his tail. There he goes again. Roy, this is not helpful. This is not helpful. I know you'd like to help. Please don't. Hey, whoa, okay. Alright. No. If we're hissing, we're leaving. I'm going away. Don't get to be here if we hiss. So like, cause these right here are like tempering recipes for if you want to improve stuff. Which is, I just have to point it to the correct things. Run it to sword 02. Where did the music go? Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's some parts of it that you just kind of have to run it to Greatsword, IBHF, run it to Greatsword 02. IBHF, run it to Battle Axe 02. IBHF, run it to Dagger 02. Alright, so that's all that. Cell subblock 4, Rupka's Rest, yeah, I need that. Temple of Tava, I need that. Points to object, get rid of that one. I don't need that. And this is Xedit, which is like a separate thing from the creation kit, where you can sort of modulate different changes that you're making within the plugin versus your master file. So like, I'm actually technically merging some stuff right now, which is, it should be fine. I think he should figure it out when he goes to do the full merge. This is basically how he likes to merge anyways, using Xedit, so I'm just kind of doing some of his work for him right now, because it makes it easier for me to then add the additional items that I'm putting in the like higher level Ranetu stuff into leveled lists. Job spell vendor faction, yeah, all of that's good. Okay. I think all of this is good. Save. Back those both up. And then quit out. Then I'm going to want to reload, because I want to go back to the plugin that Mutagen made, which was Enchanted Gear. And I'll load up both. Yeah, I mean, even in the 2018 stream, I will say there was some stuff in there that, you know, seeing it in real life, it didn't work as much as I liked it seeing it, you know, as an audience member. And yeah, it's a shame, but also that's the nature of creative work. A lot of stuff has to get scrapped just in the nature of you kind of don't know what you're building in a lot of cases. I mean, that's the thing with a lot of art. You put down your first draft and then you go, okay, now what is this actually? Because it often ends up being very different than what you intended it to be. Not really. Unfortunately, some of it would just be like very difficult to do that with, to make it any sort of playable. And also releasing some parts of that would involve permissions for things that were made that we don't really have permissions for anymore because we don't know who made them and stuff like that. It's one of those weird things where it's just like easier to not than releasing it and then someone getting angry at us because they didn't want it released in that way because they created it for X or Y purpose. It's weird. Because, like, people are lending us these assets, essentially, under the assumption that we're going to use them for Beyond Skyrim, but releasing them in, like, a different state is maybe not... might not be kosher. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, I want to take all of these if I can. Apply filter to show conflicts. Copy as new record into. I do kind of want to switch it around, but it's fine. Like the prefixes I want to switch around, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so I can copy them into loot lists. Fantastic. Seems like most IB level design work came... Yes. Yeah, a lot of the level design, and the level design leads will tell you this pretty candidly, because some of them were part of that. It was a lot of, here you have this area, we have... just go for it. Like, there was no real guidelines as to what assets should be used or how the area should work in gameplay. So level designers just kind of went wild, and there was a lot of instances of like areas with 17 million different trees, some of which were broken. I mean, right now none, because we've redone it. But I know Johanna used to be much bigger. Farron used to be insanely big. I don't know if you've ever seen the one map that a level designer, one of our older level designers, just kind of like white boxed out oh man, it's floating around somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. He just kind of took it on his own initiative to like white box out which is just building with primitive like 3D white geometry, and building out a layout for Farron. But he built it out with like 40 something houses, And even then, it was like they were row homes, so it was supposed to be even more interiors, and it was like, dude, this is untenable. This is not correct. We cannot do this. Let me see if I can find it. I know it's been floating around the community outpost here and there. Um, uh, hmm. Well, I'm finding a, like, landscape shot of it weirdly. Um, so here's that. Like, you can already see just the density of this was way... And this is without distant geometry, like LOD, so it's cutting off at a certain point, but it just continued. um, yeah, it was too much. Um, okay, so I can just copy these all over into lootless. That's what I want. Even files need to be added to loot list as matters. No, I don't want that though. Can I copy as override into... See, I don't want to make it a master. I've gotten pretty good at GitHub, yeah. Deep copy as override into lootless. There's not a way to just copy these into the other plugin without making it a master. I guess unless I make a merged plugin. Did I copy the shields into the... Very quickly. Right, but that involves me relaunching Xedit, and I don't feel like doing that right now. Okay, fine. Iliac weapon. Woodcutter's axe. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't be a weapon, it would be an armor because it's a shield. I wanted to check if I did the shields correct. Armor. Okay, yes. We have all of these. So they are already in there. So we'll take all of you out. Remove. And then all the weapons I also already merged in. Correct? Give me weapons. weapons, and then yes, cold venom, all of this stuff, yeah. Okay, so I will just remove that from this then, remove all of these. Okay, then I'm gonna save. Then I might try something funky, because I think you can create like a merged file of some sort, and that might be helpful here if I just want to merge all of the changes into my one plugin without making it a master. Yeah, because I don't want to have like multi-plugin dependency. That gets weird and stupid, and I don't want it. I just want to have the master and a plugin. But because of leveled lists and I'm making new objects and then putting those objects into leveled lists, it gets weird. Okay. U2. Inject forms into master. Create mod group. Its create new file would just create an actual new plugin. Drag and copy. Let's try it. Don't give me hope. I only half know what I'm doing. Yeah, copy as overwrite was what I was doing, but then it would make the plugin a, it would make the plugin, the original plugin a master, which, to my other plugin, which I don't want. I mean, at this point, it's pretty clean. Like, at this point, I'm kind of fine. Yeah, nothing on the Bethesda application. Haven't gotten anything back. But that's not unusual for businesses nowadays. It makes it a master, but then you delete it as a master. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess since it would be identical to master records. Alright. Let's go for it. And see, because having all these sublists and stuff would be nice. Making a master, then copy and go to the creation kit. Yeah, go for it. Let me know. Data control, press delete on the master. Huh. Alright. Let's go for it. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I have several backups. It's kind of a nice side effect of having this, like, two-computer system. is that because I'm downloading it to my other computer, I'm like constantly like making these backups as I go along. But I will want to back up the lootless ESP as it is. So let's go to Skyrim data, lootless, let's make a copy of that. Then I'm going to, yes, good. I will copy over all these sublists. It's always going to be messy. I mean, honestly, these I could copy as new record because they are new records. And then put it in the loot list. Well, that didn't even give me the master thing. Is this just fine now? Alright, whatever. If it's just gonna do exactly what I want, great. Why didn't I just do that before? I don't know. Whatever. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh bother, I get exactly what I want. Oh no, I probably just brought myself way too far down. Me up to 5 decibels, yeah. I'm seeing myself peaking a bit. I don't know, just because this can be really boring. This stuff is a lot of just looking at spreadsheets. List enchant, IBHF, list enchant. Oh wait, shit. List enchant IBHF, suffix, no, prefix, IBHF, list enchant. That's what I want. For whatever reason, it's not giving me the option with these other ones. Why, I don't know. So let me see, the sublist should just... leveled item, sublist, fantastic. That's progress. So you know what, let's just save that. Make a backup of that one. What if I just go in and reload them and do it again? I don't think so. At least it didn't say it. Yeah, good. It's not mastered to it. Because it would check it if it was. So at least I got the sublists in there. Probably the list ones, yeah, will need to be mastered. Or copied as overwrite. Oh no, and I didn't list enchanted gear. But just to go back and make sure, this should have all the, yes, sublists. Cool, good. Go back and reopen it and redo the thing. Hey. The kittens are fed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very. And I think they're tired now.
I bet.
Yeah.
I've had a big day of being kittens.
Yeah.
There's kittens in our bathroom. I'm streaming.
Did they want to say hi? Actually, no, they should probably sleep.
Yeah, they should sleep.
They should sleep.
I'll make a video of them, I'm sure.
At some point, yeah.
I'm sure you've made videos as well.
Just a little bit. Like a tabby, just face in the food. Totally just snorkeling.
Yeah.
Food snorkeling. So, enjoy.
Yeah, I don't know how I would get a camera into the bathroom for the kittens. I mean, I could. It would take a lot more setup than I have time for. But apparently they're going to be with us for a few weeks for fostering, so...
I told you, I think that
Well,
cat camera would be good.
we will have the opportunity. And then it'll have both with just one plugin, yeah. Right now, I'm getting somewhere. We're getting places. And not deleting any of my previous work, so like this is good. And then after we're done here, I will go into mutagen tools. Actually, I should load that up right now. Actually maybe not. Load it, let's not complicate shit. So... copy his new record into... boop, boop. Apparently if I just do it the first time I open Xedit, as soon as I open Xedit, like the first one is free. Everyone gets one. Pack files work with Unreal stuff. I am not sure myself. Okay. Before I do this, just again back this up as it is. Alright. Oh yeah, BSAs suck. I mean, it's what you gotta do to compress stuff, unfortunately. Alright, we'll go yes. We'll do that. Loot list. Leveled item. All of that stuff. Back it up. Yeah, having to do stuff in command prompt is fun. Okay. So that's loot lists. And then you said you open creation kit and do it in the data tab? So if I have loot lists, yeah, it'll need enchanted gear. Control, delete. Oh! Ooh! Alright. Rock. Absolutely rock. How can I show the kittens? Let me grab a picture. I'll grab a picture of them and show you. So we've got... Yes, the phone shows it. We've got this little void kitten. And a little tabby. They've got some eye issues right now that my partner is treating. There you go, little tabby kitten. And their names are Palm and Frites, like potato fries. And they're very sweet, and they're very cute, and they make little Pokemon noises. Alright, save, and quit. Beautiful. For my partner, it's never enough. Nothing will ever be enough. Lick the cats. I guess theoretically I could go in now and take the stuff that I merged into the master and just put that back into my plugin, which actually would make things a little bit easier. I could do that later though. Let's do the fun part. Output. Ooh, here, actually. Yes, this is the original output. And then I can just put this in here. Merge you. Okay, now go back into SSE edit. I will merge them all. Select none, lootless, enchanted gear. And I will copy it all into lootless, and then I will not have to replace the master at all. Make everything much cleaner. Yes, okay. Copy as new record into VHF. No. IBHF enchant. What's my favorite play of all time? For a while it was 343 Psychosis. I think now it might be like Mystery of Irma Vep. Musical, I think my favorite has been... I have a weirdo choice for favorite musical, because it's specifically the German version of Hunchback of Notre Dame that they did, because it's a wild story, and also the music in that is really, really good. And for some reason when they brought it over to California and translated it into English, it was bad. It was not good. They made some very key changes that I do not like. But that show in German is awesome, really good, and also the story behind that is crazy, because this was in like 2000. I think the show ended up going up in like 2002 in Berlin, and Uh, they did it in Berlin because apparently that's where like the VHS of Hunchback of Notre Dame sold the best. But Disney was like, all right, we need this. You know, we're gonna build a theater for this new show. They built it where the Berlin Wall stood, and the entire like floor of it was this series of hydraulic boxes that would like lift up and they would project the set onto. It was really cool. There's like an audience recording floating around online that is really neat. Yeah, it's a really cool show. Mystery of Irma Vep is really good though. I'm actually really excited. The theater that I work, the local theater that I work for here, well, I work for sometimes, like on and off. Everyman Theater is about to do it. My old roommate who I was hanging out with let me know because he's still working with them a lot. And that's an amazing show. Irma Vep is so good. It's just a wacky, it's meant to be like old Penny Dreadful novels, so it's this melodramatic comedy where it's just two people constantly flying off stage and switching into different parts because they all play like 16 different roles. No, that's not a thing they let people do legally. But because of that, there is a whole gray market of like filmed stage shows from around the world that people have whole archives of those. I don't. I really just have that one, and I think like one other. I know I used to have one of the original filmings of Evil Dead the musical that they did in Vancouver, which was very different. Yeah, you're not supposed to do it. Not supposed to do it at all. Into Lootless. Yes. Good. Weapons, all of these. Aha. Yes, I am going to do it. Because I don't want to have to change those names again, because I already had to change the names. So actually, can I just grab it from the one that I merged in here? HF Enchanted Axe. I've had to do that a little bit already, with the area, the Tava shrines. But yes, that would actually be fun. Ancient Redguard Dagger. Ancient... We should see Ancient Redguard Bow. Ancient Redguard War Axe. Battle Axe. Redguard Battle Axe. Ancient Redguard Bow. Okay. And did I... No, I didn't keep any of the weapons in here, so... I'll also get back the honed versions. Supple through honed. Do all of these. Nope, all of these should be correct. Loot list. Cool. Then I can just replace the... I can just replace this. So weapon, it's got all the weapons that I want. I want to run it to dagger. Let's see, I want to run it to sword, run it to war axe. Save. Yes. Go away. And then I should be able to come in here, go to downloads. 325. Oh, you know what? I don't need all of this. Get rid of this. Just give me the ESM, please. Thank you. Copy. That'll work. That's the original. Boom. Boom. Make sure it all loads up properly. Loot list. Any updates on the progress of the Isles? You're looking at it. This is going to be a lot of new enchanted weapons that you're going to be able to find. I'm making like a bunch of enchanted versions of all the different weapons. So yeah, I mean, nothing crazy because I've had a lot of AV work between my last stream and now. And I'm going to tomorrow, which is why I'm doing it here, because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm gonna be in DC, like, all day, every day, and it's going to suck, but they pay me decent, so, whatever. I'm gonna do it, get through it, and then hate myself on the road. Would I be mad if Bethesda made a remaster of Daggerfall? No. AV audio-visual work. I do, like running soundboards, doing projections, stuff like that, for a bunch of different, like, there are corporate events, I've done military events, I've done all kinds of stuff like that. Last week I did a, it was a gala for, like, youth camps, in Africa that, was it Dr. Fauci spoke at for a little bit. So, like, yeah, it's DC. I end up seeing a lot of politicians and stuff like that. And yeah, it's fine. Do I make... Yeah, I've made light shows. Yeah. I used to do lights and sound for drag shows in the area as well, and that was so much fun. I would kill to do that again. Because the corporate stuff and government stuff is dull. Dull as dishwater. Like, I'm gonna be sitting there basically just making sure that microphones don't peak and clicking through someone's slideshow or something. So I'm gonna be bored out of my mind, but again, they pay decent. So worth it enough to drive out to like drive an hour out to DC at 4 in the morning. Ugh. I know. I hate that I'm a part of the machine. It's just what it is. I'd like to say I haven't been like, oh, I've mitigated my, but like I've ended up doing, I built an LED wall for a company that was like making tank engines and crap. That's what I've not, this is not a military thing, but I got this from one of the events that I've done. Just like, I think I built an LED wall for, what was it? This was at a, was at an expo for like health food stuff. That was actually pretty sweet. I would do that again. Cause like after, you know, the main like general session stuff was done, I could walk around the show floor and just like get free samples of bunches of stuff. Do I know anything about hologram tech? Not really, to be honest. I know a decent bit about like LED stuff, like LED walls, but I haven't been near any of that like hologram stuff. I'd be super interested. But yeah, and I've seen it in footage. I haven't seen it in person. You would think I had, considering the last event that I did was at the like International Spy Museum, but nope. I mean, I didn't really get to go into the Spy Museum anyway. It was basically a conference room. So yes, this is good. I've made this plugin much more efficient now. And now I can go into mutagen tools. Output, good. You have nothing, so it's not going to worry about it. So this, if you have not been aware, is a program created by Elscrux, I believe. Yeah, it was Elscrux, which is just absolutely fantastic for making all of these enchantments and leveled lists and all kinds of stuff. Like here, I will load up. I want to load up BS assets because I want to get the saber, the steel saber. So I need goblin mace. Actually doing the goblin weapons with some enchantments could be cool too. Maybe, because we do have those. Like a decent amount in Iliac Bay. And they're like on the Isles. Oh right, and I need list attribution, keyword rules. Aha! There you are. Enchantments. Yes, and these two I'll want to switch up because just to have some difference in their enchantments. So give me, let me make sure, fear, fire, frost, shock, stamina, magicka. I think that's drain magicka, yeah. Turning, soul trapping, earth, wind damage, water damage, poison damage. Yep. Okay. Make enchanted versions. Add to leveled list. And it's that easy. I mean, actually making the various enchanted versions was honestly harder. I'm just going through here and you have to like specify, oh, here's the extra like for poison damage. You'd go through and just pick out like exactly what variant, what tier it's at, the suffix, but it just makes it after that. It's honestly a super nice tool. So there's that. Maximum of interiors is Imperial City and below, which I know Imperial City has like 60 something, so I know we generally are not trying to have any of our cities go past like 45 interiors. I think Daggerfall is gonna be like just around there, like 43, 45. And that's gonna be it. Like, I don't think Sentinel's even gonna touch that. Yeah, I kind of just wanted the Steel Saber, but I might make Goblin enchantments while we're here. Armor Mithril, fishing clothes. Yeah, I don't want to show up, I mean, and also Imperial City is a wild amount of work. Like, nah, I'm not trying to do that. They're already having, you know, I don't think they're having like super issues, but it's a lot to populate. And it's a lot to get the engine to run, honestly. I would imagine when they get deep into implementation, they're going to have performance issues. The red and green is like if it has enchanted versions in BS assets already. So you can see this column, this first column here is for has enchantments, or, and the second column is it in a leveled list? Is the enchanted version in a leveled list? So you've got all these different alchemy versions for some of this. Oh, we might want to see if we want to use some of these. Neat. Because what, this is a silver ring? Oh man, stay safe. Yeah, I don't know about using the... I mean, I kind of like to use the brass. Yeah, necklace brass. Brass amethyst. Well, maybe we will. Doesn't look like they need to be put into leveled lists, so I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to do the goblin weapons, because it doesn't look like they have anything. Make enchanted versions. Add to leveled list. Goblin War Axe. Make enchanted versions. Add to leveled list. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna want to do their honed versions as well. Make enchanted list. Add to leveled list. Add to leveled list. Goblin Mace. Make enchanted versions. Add to leveled list. Is that it? They've got a mace. Do they have a honed mace? Do they have a honed version? Sword, sword honed, mace honed. There we go. Add to leveled list. I think that's pretty much all that I would want. Yeah. So, output, yep, enchanted gear. Yeah. De-level the list. I mean, if you want everyone to have, like, crazy enchanted gear at level 1. Replace that. Boom. No. None. Enchanted gear lootless. Merge all the things into lootless. All become lootless. All shall become lootless. From going through the Isles at level 1 last time, it's already pretty difficult. I really think that those islands are going to end up being like a level 10 recommendation. Ooh, we got a new audition from the audition form. If you know anyone who wants to voice act, we are still looking for mostly female Red Guard roles. I may have to extend the female Red Guard roles again. But this last round of asking for voice actors came up pretty good. We've got some really good male Red Guard auditions in. In fact, maybe I should contact people now, because I'm not going to be available for the next couple days. So maybe I'll start sending out emails tonight. Yeah, we'll see. Thing is usually not a do it all over kind of person, but if there's something seriously wrong, then like I'll figure it out. Yeah, we started casting last month. We have all of our non-Red Guard roles, and those are about to start recording. So we just need our Red Guard roles. Chant. Yeah, I'm just gonna have VHF enchant, put it into lootless. Okay. Good, so that's all of those. The new versions of the BSK ones. Which character am I voicing? None yet. I should, though. I should voice a character. I had thought for a while that I would, and then we got such good auditions that now I don't want to take it away from any of the people who are much better at voice acting than me. We still haven't gotten someone offered to like do voices for the gremlins, and we still haven't gotten them back. So if they don't, I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah, it really only likes it the first time around for some reason. Save that. Get out of here. Now you have all the weapons. Now you just need to put the leveled lists in. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work at it for a little while. I might be too embarrassed with my partner here. I'm gonna have to work at a gremlin voice and like really get into. I'm gonna have to get into like this area in my voice, like. I'm probably gonna have to do some really embarrassing stuff. Also, no one's taken the ghouls, and I do actually want to do that. Just like, I don't have yogurt. I gotta get some non-dairy yogurt. Just like scream through some yogurt at my my microphone, because we do actually need ghoul sounds. Ghouls. What are your interests? Ghouls. It's fine. I don't need that. You know, yeah, ghouls, you know, funny little ghouls. It's Always Sunny is great. Jeff, sublist, enchant, list. Yes, and then I don't need these. That doesn't. They're uniques. They don't need level lists. Okay, so save. Boom. Get rid of that. Open up the creation kit. It's wild. Like, I have them, I have like a local area Netflix, because I have a network attached storage device. And I hate streaming services, so I just, don't do them. And yeah, we have most of it downloaded, but even then I think I'm still missing like 2 or 3 seasons, just because since I downloaded it, more has come out, because they keep going. It just keeps going and going. Which, you know, there's ups and downs with that. I do think, what is it, What We Do in the Shadows just ended, and I think that ended on a pretty high note. Like, that's, What We Do in the Shadows is just consistent quality. That. Boop. Hooray! Enchanted gear, go away. Yeah, I really liked the ending to What We Do in the Shadows. Okay, good. One more time. With mutagen tools. Mutagen. Yeah, as soon as they were told, oh, I think we're done. Oh, okay, good. That whole thing was great. When me and my partner were watching it, we were like, we thought it had ended on the episode before, and we were like, huh, that's kind of a weird place to end. It just kind of like stops. And then we were like, oh no, this season has an extra episode. That's the finale. I need... Why is Lootless not showing up? A resource pack? Huh. Why out of all of these plugins is the loot list one not showing up? Maybe if I just go in... this is a tool set that Elscrux made, who is on Beyond Skyrim. Oh, what? Do you need to be closed because now you're reading it? Yeah. Bats to parrots, I don't know. BSK2, that's good. In music, I think did I merge that? I forget. Did I merge that? Did I put it into plug and drop? Did I give that to the appropriate people who will do with it the correct things? Yes, okay. But yeah, it's basically, it is a tool. I know it uses mutagen, which is a, like, code base. I'm not 100% sure exactly what, like, how it uses that. But yeah, this is just a tool that Elscrux made to make our lives a little bit easier. It also, once it pops up here, so you can do the enchantment generator. It also has a spell converter, which is nice. So if you don't want to make like right and left hand versions of new spells that you're making. Text replacer, if you need any of that. Record replacer, which I'm not really sure what it's used for. Asset replacer, asset mover, and then record and asset promoter. This I'm sure Elscrux uses all the time. For promoting things to BS assets and stuff. And yeah, why is the loot list one not showing up? Presets. Yes. Skyrim data. I did just get rid of a bunch of stuff just now. Red spot revisions, cleanup detail. Weird. I guess I could do some parts of that manually. That's gonna be really annoying. I might just have to wait then. If it's not gonna load from this plugin, then I might just have to wait to make enchanted versions of the honed weapons. The honed run-to weapons, which is okay. We can go in here and do this. And worry about the various enchantments that things have. Because now I want to futz with making the actual unique weapons a bit more unique. And I think the Amulet of Tuatha didn't have an enchantment, and that needs to happen. So again, yeah, none of this is like crazy exciting things to watch, but all of it will be very helpful in game actually. Then I do want to get services set up as well. Oh good, I'm glad you're having fun. I mean, this is a lot of what streaming, I guess probably a lot of other streamers feel the same way. Where it's like, I feel like I'm being boring, but I'm probably not. Because people just hang out. I need to look at armor. I need to look at the Amulet of Tuatha. And this did not have an enchantment on it. No, it didn't. And it needs that. So, Morwa Amulet, IBHF, Enchantment, Religious Morwa. So did I just sort of copy those? I might have just copied those from the magic effect from the, IBHF, enchant. Nope. Oh, it's magic effect. That's why. I need to go enchantment. Enchant religious. More was that. Right. Those were for the other ones. So. Yeah. Yeah, it would be much nicer if they had like a more unique pantheon. It's one of the things that I really like about Redguard's pantheon is that it's very different from everything else. Yeah. More Blessing of Zet. And then, yeah, and then it just follows their normal thing. Okay. So then Tuatha. I know that there is a... I made this before. VHF. Shock Cloak. They need some overlap, but also I think there's kind of too much overlap in some respects. Like, I like that the Redguard sort of creation myth is very different from other creation myths, but also has like other true pieces of reality that are like mixed in with things. Like, I kind of wish the Khajiit pantheon was a bit more than just like one-to-one translations of like imperial god to that is cat. Yeah. I kind of wish it had a little more going for it. Enchantment. Where did I put the... Oh, because it would be in spells for the altar spell. That's it. Alter Tuaka spell, that's it. Resist magic, 10%. Is there a script in Skyrim that disables other activators when activated? Not specifically, but you can make one pretty easily. You know, if you make an activator, create a new script, and then it would be on activation. Whatever it is that you want to disable. Here, wait. I'll just quickly be like event on activate whatever I want to disable dot disable and event. It would be that. You could also make it proc over a quest stage and use that to disable multiple things if you want to. But yeah, that's what the script would essentially look like. And then you just make a property to for whatever I want to disable. Just make a script property. So resist magic 10%. I need to go to enchantment. Enchantment religious Tuaka. Tuaka. New ESK. Wait, was it resist magica? Now, it's like when you go through a door and you forget what you were doing. I've like, oh right, it was this thing. Yeah, I know it has no effects, it's fine. Oh right, it was this thing. Walk through the door. I have no idea what I was just doing. Resist magic 10%. Enchantment, Tuaka, this. Enchant resist magic 10%. Yep. And then DHF, enchant religious. Right. That's fine. Get out of here. Go back to armor. Tuaka. Reload this page. Enchanting. IBHF enchant religious Tuaka. Okay. Beautiful. That's what we wanted. Okay, there's that. Then magic effect. IBHF. Pick tracker effect. I don't need that. That's different. Okay, I just need... I don't know what this Hidden Valley necklace is. Someone made this a billion years ago. Because I have no clue what it's for. Jailbreakers. There's not a good J word. Jailbreaker's joust doesn't work. Hmm. Jailbreakers. Like impact. Jailbreaker strike. That feels more like a D&D spell. Name for the enchantment. Valley's Luck. Jailbreakers. Thesaurus, help me out. Jailbreaker's Jolt is not bad. That feels like an well, I mean, I could add electricity into it, actually. Jailbreaker's Jolt. So let's do Enchant Earth O2 would be the base enchantment. Joke, Justice. Jailbreaker's Justice, maybe. That, again, feels too paladin-y. So if I get rid of this... So you have the base enchantment of that. And then we will give you... Paralysis, maybe. Paralysis on top of earth damage actually makes a lot of sense. So, magnitude. Oh wait, effect poison. I don't want that. I want enchant frost damage, paralysis. If I have contact for 3 seconds, I'll give it a low level paralysis. Yeah, 3 seconds. Get race. Get keyword. Get keyword data for alias for current location. Because I'm trying to think, like, I might have it not work on constructs. I feel like that would make a lot of sense. Like, it doesn't paralyze Dwemer stuff. They might just resist paralyze anyway. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, they might just be resistant to paralysis anyway, so I might not need to worry about it. So boom, paralysis, enchant earth. Let me go to the weapon. Jory's Jailbreaker. Weapon pickaxe common. Didn't I have it on Jailbreaker? Yeah. $250. I'll make it more like $545. Template weapon pickaxe common. Magic effect. The pick tracker effect does work, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah. No, I did this whole thing. How did that still work if it didn't have the enchantment on it? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. Can I get the whatever it is concatenated effects? Art and sound. No, I cannot see that. I guess that's only with spells that you're able to do that. Jiggle. Jailbreaker's jiggle. Commits the jiggle. Type war axe. Alright, we'll just see what it's like in game. Okay. Dead blade. Okay, I didn't make a thing for that. So actually silence isn't bad. I think I'll just make that silence 4 enchantment 200, and then let's bump that up to like 560. And then red tide will be IBHF. Enchant red tide. 500. 1200. Enchantment, get me back up to the enchantments, please, thank you. Enchantment, red tide. What do I want for this? I mean, yeah, fire damage at the bottom. What if I just made it silence wind? My partner is cooking something. Enchant weapon absorb health. Might not actually be bad. Or just like fire damage with the water damage on top of it. Wait a minute, would that even work? Because would the water damage... Magic... BSK... Enchantment effect... Water... I honestly don't know, but it smells good. Fires a surge of water, that does X amount of damage. Example, frost and shock, but more resistant to fire. Right, so then if you get the normal water enchantment, it'll give you that the fire resistance and the shock weakness. So, what if for the enchantment, I just didn't do that? IBHF enchant. Nope. IBHF enchantment. Red Tide. We'll just do enchantment. Fiery soul? What is fiery souls? Is that like a turn effect as well? Fiery soul trap. Nah. I don't think so. Absorb health. So if I do fire damage 3, resist frost with this, resist shock. Get rid of that. Water damage. Okay. Anything else that we have that should probably be more, goblin damage, sought to call dagger 01, serpent fang, serpent tusk, absorb health 04, paralysis 04. Okay, that's not bad. Actually, that's fine. I kind of like that. Tava's Talon, window 4. Yeah. Paralysis, I did silence. So this would be 2 weapons that you can get with paralysis. So maybe I want to split this one. If I don't want it to be paralysis. I mean, paralysis fits really nicely with Bone Splitter. Paralysis, Nightingale, Magicka damage. Enchant Stagger. What does Enchant Stagger do? Because maybe that would be better for this enchantment. Jailbreaker instead of paralysis. Enchant shock damage, enchant fire damage, frost damage. Perk, trap, no. Silver sword, soul trap, stamina damage. I could see it doing stamina damage. Enchantment, absorb magicka, absorb stamina. CR stagger attack area effect. Oh, okay, it's for the ogre. That's why. I was like, that looks weird. What is that? Could give you weakness to shock. Weakness to shock, or I should just give you shock damage in that case. Enchantment effect, poison paralysis. Earth AP, Earth DR at Earth NR. Shock damage. Yeah, it could just give you shock damage. 10 for 3 seconds. So it'll have the Earth enchantment plus shock damage. And then Red Tide will have that. Oh, that's right. Wind Shear had stagger. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stay away from that. I don't think we need that. Enchantment Fiery Souls. Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep that on the machete. Machete. I think Fiery Souls is good enough, actually. Water Fishing Spear. So this, yeah. Wave Piercer. We're already gonna have water spears, so I want this to do something else. Probably a water on top of something. Water weakness rune. Fear. Yeah, I'll make a new enchantment for this so that it can be a little more interesting. Magic, enchantment, IDHF, enchant. Oh no, I put an extra F on there for no reason. Alright, so BSK, water, 03. I'll get rid of these. Wave Piercer. trying to think of a name for the enchantment. Ocean's Fury? Maybe I'll even actually bump that up to Water of 4 and then give it they'll have weakness to frost and shock. So maybe if it wants to give you probably a frost, I would imagine, or shock, maybe shock. Children, paralysis. Don't want to lean too heavily on paralysis. Shock, slow. Yeah, I think so. I think frost damage 5 for 2 seconds. And then it'll have enchantment frost. Frost slow FF contact. 5 for 3. Because the visual effect will probably fade out with the damage, not with the slow effect. So maybe I should just make it 2 seconds. Okay. And then head back to weapon, water fishing spear, maybe HF enchant, done wave piercer. Dead blade has a unique. These have uniques. Right, yeah, because paralysis, you're not gonna get absorb health. I think you are gonna get absorb health. No? No, because that's a higher level thing. Okay, actually, so that's good. So our unique ones will have tiers of enchantments above what you would normally get for these like steel tier weapons, because normally those higher tier enchantments would be for like ebony weapons and whatnot. Okay, so this all makes sense. This all makes sense. Alright, one of the next things I'm gonna have to do is start filling out these staves. I don't think I can do that with this tool. I think I'll have to do that manually. But honestly, it'll just be like copying and pasting some of the other staves and then just changing the template, because where is it? Yeah, just changing the template. Enchant Whip Runner to Great Sword. Yes, we have all of that. Okay. I think... yeah, I got funky with the last one, so I'm going to just get rid of this, Now I don't need it. Lootless, copy, paste. Get rid of that. I like that one. All cats stop hissing. I can hear cats hissing. We're all friends here. Alright. Yeah, and I'm gonna load it up real quick and just take a look at these enchantments and stuff. Then I'll probably get out of here. Cause yeah, now it's getting a little late and I need to set up everything to go to DC early in the morning. Get through and get money. Hopefully at some point soon I can leverage some of this stuff into something I can actually make money off of. Get rid of the description here, I don't want it. What is happening? What are you doing? What are you so angry about? Roy walks in here, hissing at the other cat, chasing him upstairs and like circling and growling. What? I don't understand what your deal is, my dude. I guess not. He's weirdly been, like, more playful, but also more violent. Oh no. Oh, so terrible. Oh my god. He's been in a mood. Such a mood. Doesn't like being a flower. Deploy. Huh? Did you give me lootless? Where's my lootless one that I had put in here? Buzzrodo. Hello? Oh, right, okay. No, I didn't actually deploy it. Yes, hello. Hi. I love you too. You're a wonderful cat. I don't know why you've been so angry, but you're wonderful. Okay. We will check these things out. Hi, hello. I've got a Roy here. Oh dang, I should have put them all in the weapons chest so I could have just looked at all of them. That would have been smart. COC, AA, PSIB, Warehouse General. Because that'll be at least where some of them will be. No? Help AA, PSIB, Warehouse. Aha, that's what it is. COC, A, IB, Warehouse. He's like rubbing his face on my chin, which he likes to do a lot. Like that. Just you. I'm being swallowed by the cone. Just pressing his eye against like the blade of my chin in a way that makes me think that it's gotta hurt a little bit, the way you're pressing your eye into my chin. I don't understand it. Come on, warehouse, load up. I know Wave Piercer and the Machete. Yeah. All things must smell like me. Koala cat. He loves this. He likes just being on the shoulder. Whoa. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, all the different swim spells. Yep, that's correct. Shovel of Hurricanes. Wave Piercer. Tide Seeker, I gotta make a new, this is our warehouse. So it's just like a dev area, to keep all the stuff for easy, easy testing and whatnot. Machete. Tide Seeker I have to make an enchantment for as well. Make our battle axe. Oh, do you have the Amulet of Tuaka to check that? No, you have the other amulets, but not the Tuaka one. Okay, well, at least... Machete, target dies within 5 seconds, fills a soul gem, burns the target for 10 seconds, good. Shovel of Hurricanes, weak targets will be blown away, perfect. Tide Seeker. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just has a water effect on it, but... 5 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Is it just the frost damage? It should give water damage as well. Okay, it looks like it's just doing the frost damage, so I probably have to add the other effects onto it. Yeah, you can see there's no nav mesh here, so all the horses are just, don't know what to do. Everything, Tava's Talon. Yeah, alright. That's a mammoth. Why are you sending me mammoths? What's up? What else we got? Yeah, okay. It'll resist the paralyze. Yeah, let's find it. Help Tuwaka. Help Tuwaka. Statue, shrine, blessing. Where is the amulet? Enchantment, blessing, miscellaneous statue. Amulet. Amulet of Tuwaka. Player dot add item 0811 B208. Increases magic resistance by 10%. Okay, I need to give it value and whatnot. But active effects. Resist magic. DHF. There's the enchantment, and there's the player dot add item. What is with all the hissing, guys? That makes sense. Honestly. That the same guy who made Linux would be the one who made GitHub. There's a surge of water. Okay. Yeah, so it's still taking on the effects that I have on there and not what I put on as the base enchantment. Okay. So it doesn't like the base enchantment thing. It mostly just does what's actually listed. Fair enough. I'll have to screw with that a little later then. But yeah. At least the amulet works, and well, we can help ancient, and then we might get like 17 million. Yeah, here we go. Player dot add item 0A048 187. No! Player dot add item 0A0 4 8185. Ancient Redguard Bow of Breeze. Yeah. Will you get blown away and ragdoll? Now I want to know. Will you ragdoll, or are you too big? You're definitely getting the wind effect because you're getting the effect shader. Nope, just gonna kill you. there it goes. Boom, boom. But yeah, we've got all of our enchanted thingamabobs. Sun shield, bows ring. Yep. Oh yeah, I should make some new enchanted versions of the Dwemer stuff so that we can have some new Dwemer weapons. Yeah, this is in the Isles. You have to like unlock it, but you can use this. And yeah, what I want to do is I should make some unique enchanted versions of Dwemer weapons that you can like only make here. That'd be pretty neat. Because you have to unlock it, so it'd be good to have a, you know, a reason to unlock it. A reward for unlocking it. Anything else now that I'm here? Weariness, torpor, binding, diminishing, breeze, I've done that. Let's do venom just to see. Player dot add item. Oh no, let's do taint. 480 080 480 E6. The battle axe, ancient Redguard battle axe of my taint. Poisons the target doing 0 damage per 5 seconds. Well, that's not good. It should do more than that. Yeah, okay. Maybe I have to go and look at the poison enchantment so that it actually does damage over time the way that it's supposed to. Doop 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 doop. Level up! Ah! Alright. That's it. I'm done for now. We've actually made strides, and actually made this a lot easier to merge when the next merge cycle comes up, which should be soon. I'm gonna go and see what my partner is cooking downstairs. Thank y'all for coming. I don't think I'm gonna be able to have another stream this week, but I will be back next week. And yeah, we'll do stuff. Hope you enjoyed. See y'all later.